Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. What is going on, everybody? Child, I'm already freezing. I don't know what's going to be happening. This is spur of the moment. I just want to jump up here and check in with the peoples and see how everybody is doing. Happy Saturday. I hope you are having a good day. Hope all is well. Okay, y'all know sometimes we gotta go ahead and check in with Selfcare Saturdays, make sure everybody is all right. It's still F cancer for me, and there's a whole lot going on in this daggone world, child. But we still here. I'm here. You here? Go us, okay? Because some did not make it through the daggone day, through the week, through the month, through the year. So that is always something that we have to go ahead and celebrate. So y'all know I don't usually come up here at this time of night. This is literally last minute, last second. But I'm not gonna be able to do it next weekend because I'm not gonna be here. So I figured just go ahead and come on in with the peoples, okay? So I might have to turn this camera off because I see that it's freezing like nobody business, child. But nonetheless, I am here. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome, welcome to you. If you've been rocking with me, for a long time, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Guys, glad to have you back in the den. If you are not familiar with Self-Care Saturdays, we usually talk about breaking the stigma, child, I knew it was gonna be some foolishness. I already seen it beforehand. First and foremost, can y'all hear me? I don't know what's going on because it says my internet is on, but some kind of way I still got kicked out. What's going on? Thank you for popping in. How you doing? Hope you having a good day. Lighten up with Letitia. Uh, I don't know what's happening, y'all. Why that happened, baby? But I wasn't gonna be up here for a long time anyway. Like I said, just wanted to hop in, check in with the peoples because I won't be here next week. So just wanted to have a little bit of the conversations with the peoples. And see how everybody was doing today. Hopefully you're having a good day. Today was actually a lot nicer weather than we've had in a really long time. And we've been having blizzards and snow after snow after snow over here in New York, on the East Coast. And I know this is what's supposed to happen in the winter, but I'm over it now. Like, I don't want to see no more storms. I'm definitely still in my don't nobody bring me no bad news. Like, can we please get a little bit of warm weather? I'm over the damn snow. Okay. I know it's winter time. I know that's what's supposed to happen. I know the first day of spring is not for March 20th, but I needed to go ahead and slow down, okay, because it's doing too daggone much for me. So that's pretty much where I'm at. So we had got like a little bit of a change and the weather that, for today, but then I get nervous when it gets too warm too, because I'm like, is it getting warm because we getting into spring, or is it getting warm because we about to get that snow again? Because y'all know a lot of times when it get, warm in the winter, that just means more snow. So I don't get too excited when I see that that's what's happening. Okay. So we have to be on the lookout for that. And I actually woke up kind of congested today because the weather is, doing all the things. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you for letting me know, because I'm like, I could be up here talking and might not even be nobody could hear me, child. So like I said, I usually don't go this time of night. This definitely was last minute, so if not too many people show up, I'm not mad at it, because I ain't make no type of announcements about it. I'm trying to kind of share it out now to see if any more people will go ahead and pop in. But if you come on the replay, just let me know. Replay game, you came by, put some flames up in the sky, okay? Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you were so inclined, hike the video up, put me out in the algorithm, because baby, I ain't been out in this algorithm at all. Okay, I don't know if they blocking me. I don't know what's happening, but even videos that I typically get a lot of views on, that I, had a lot of people that come to my channel particularly for that haven't been getting no views either. So they trying to hold me down. They trying to hold me down, okay? But we still out here in these YouTube streets. So like I said, it's so much. Like, you look on the news, and me, I don't even watch the news nowhere near how I used to watch it, because I used to spend hours watching it and I had to stop doing that. And you look on social media, a lot of stuff you just can't avoid. You see all the craziness going on, and that's enough to make you feel like you're ready to lose your mind. Then you got your own stuff that's happening in your life with your family, your friends, your associate, the job, school, work, home, the kids, the spouse, whatever other things that's happening, your health. And it can be very overwhelming. Lord knows, baby. Okay. It be doing the most for me a lot of days. So I'll be needing to come up here and talk with y'all so I could go ahead and calm down, relax, relate, release, and breathe. And, I'll be trying to be there for y'all too. Let y'all know that y'all are not alone. And I'm here for you. We all in this together. So that's basically what it's all about. Hey, Miss Nisi, thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. And it can get very overwhelming, very depressing. I have not did my clean out for the year on my social media. I definitely been doing my clean out in the house, and that feels like it's taking me forever. Like, that's not even going as long as fast as it usually does. But we always have these discussions up here where I'm telling y'all about, cleaning out our lives, cleaning out our house, and social media, I feel like is one of those things that we have to clean out too. I'll go ahead and do a run through and start deleting people. I'll be like, where the hell you came from? Why are you up here? I don't even be talking to you. And I start to clean that out too. Okay. Sometimes that got to be cleaned out too. And I really be trying my best, like I said, not to really watch too much news, not to get soaked up into it. But it's really no way to avoid it. Like, you'll either see it when you get on social media, or you hear people talk about it some way, some kind of, somehow you are still going to pretty much know all the craziness that's happening, which I do feel like we need to know. We do have to be paying attention so we know what's happening, and so we could do what we need to do. But most of us have done what we needed to do, okay? And we just sitting back now and watching. And it's funny to me how people will complain and be like, oh, y'all not gonna do this, y'all not gonna do that. But we was doing it for a long time, and we was telling people things for a long time, and nobody wanted to hear us. So at this point, we pretty much like, yeah, no, boo. Like, y'all go ahead and figure it out. Because when we was saying stuff, y'all was acting like we just was trying to make up stuff for the sake of making it up. So on one hand, we sitting back and just still trying to live our best lives, take it one day at a time, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour. But, on the other hand, sometimes you can't help but also being a little bit worried and still trying to pay attention and still trying to make sure that you and your house, okay, is going to be in order. So that still could be overwhelming, no matter how much you may be like, I'm not going to get caught up into it and all of that, because some days I look and I get a damn headache between all the people we losing, people just dropping like flies one by one. I know I have personally lost so many family members and friends, and I've talked about that up here with you guys. But then also seeing people you grew up watching in different shows, movies, music, whatever different things, and you're hearing about them being sick and them, going or them losing their kids. And, so we have our everyday reminders with that. Is a lot. It is a lot on a daily basis. And then whatever other things you dealing with. So sometimes we definitely have to go ahead, woosah, okay, take a minute in. Y'all know my first thing I always tell y'all is before you do anything else, go ahead and take a moment to breathe, right? You got to remember to breathe. And, whether it's a minute, a second, an hour, like we gotta do it. It ain't no daggone choice, right? You got to take a little time. Go ahead, take it in, hold it, let it out. Whether we do that for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you could do, right? Play you some relaxing music. Some people like to hear, like myself, I do the rain sounds, I do the water, the ocean, because water always calms me down. Okay. Give me a good old, hot tub, pool, just soaking in a bubble bath or out by the beach. Any of those things is going to relax me, right? And then I noticed that my nieces also do that, so I was laughing like, oh, you get it from your auntie. But they also, one niece listens to, like, animal sounds. They have different things on YouTube that you can listen to. Maybe a book being read to you and things like that to kind of calm you down and soothe you outside of doing, your positive affirmations, your meditations, and things of that nature. So that's just something, else that we can do as well. But definitely go ahead and take these breaths. I know it don't seem like as much, but baby, when I tell you, it make a big difference. Okay. Um, yeah, the news is definitely depressing. It's definitely depressing. Yeah, it definitely can take its toll, right? Hey, Alan, what's going on? I hope you are having a good Saturday. I hope that, it continues to be a blessing and that you being able to get a little bit of relaxation in if you can. So, I have found myself getting a lot more headaches this past maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I've always suffered with migraines. I've always had vertigo. I had different issues that was bothering me long before my diagnosis, right? And so I've always kind of went to my treatments, went to my therapies, and had medications I took for those things, and it's pretty much been under control for the most part. But I've noticed in these last couple of weeks that it's been more intensified again. The headaches have been stronger, the vertigo has been stronger. Um, my appetite going up and down and all the different side effects that I get. But outside of that, I was like, well, why is this seeming like it's coming back so much more? My blood pressure has been going up sky high. So I really been having to tell myself, like, girl, calm yourself down, because a lot of times when we stress and we overthink, we actually add to, our bodies breaking down, because your body starts to feel how much you are stressing and worrying over things. Like, you literally can kill yourself. You can end up giving yourself a heart attack, a stroke, and just starting to feel different aches and stuff like that coming into your body. And I was starting to feel that more. And I had to reevaluate, like, what's so different now, what changed, or what's added to my situation that's making me get more into that, right? And have those issues a little bit more. And I had followed up with my neurologist and my primary and some of the other doctors that I hadn't been seeing as much. And, they did some new tests and gave new medications and, pretty much just updated and put back in the medications that I was already taking. And they could even see it on the screen for the test that they're doing. Like, oh, you're getting a lot of dizziness. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing this and seeing that on the screen. And so one of the things is I was getting so much anxiety over going to get, of course, the updated mammogram and sonogram, because I have to do that check-in every 6 months, and just seeing what those results was going to say. And then the radiologist pretty much came in the room and said to me, well, your breast, that's like about average, is actually back to the original size of when they first told you about it and we first did your biopsy and mammogram and stuff here. But I am concerned of the lymph node underneath your arm, right? And I don't like how that's looking. And he was like going into what treatments are they giving me and saying they may have to do some different treatments going forward. I may not be able to continue with the medication that I have already been taking, because if it ain't doing nothing, then you don't want to just be sitting there still taking that same medication and not getting no response from it, right? That doesn't make any sense. So I think I was like getting anxiety before the test and getting even more anxiety and worrying with him saying that, worried about trying to follow up with my doctors and what exactly are they going to say it is, or what they're going to say I need to do. Is it going to be radiation? Is it going to be chemotherapy? Is it going to be a surgery? Is it going to be all of the above and things of that nature? And I really had to calm myself down and be like, first of all, we can't control things that's out of our hands that we can't control, right? We can only control the things we can control. So you actually worrying yourself more before you even know what's what and they tell you anything is not helping the situation. That's actually making you feel more sick, and you don't want to do that. And also just basically um I'm also going on a trip, right? That's why I was saying that I wouldn't be here this coming up weekend. And I'm actually getting anxiety about going on a trip, as much as I feel like it's a much needed overdue vacation that I really, really need to be able to go ahead and relax, relate, release. Is also where um I don't like to fly. So I think I'm more so getting anxiety about getting on the plane to fly. I know once I'm there that I will enjoy myself and enjoy the scenery and try to take it all in. But it's the flying there and flying back. So I was like getting a lot of that. And like I said, blood pressure going up higher and higher and higher. I have to go once a month to take an injection. And that day that I went to get the injection, the nurse was like, if your blood pressure high, then I can't give you the medication. Then that becomes a problem. Then you ain't gonna be able to go your trip. So I need you to calm it on down, girl. So, that's just the little things for me personally that's been kind of putting me back out there, where stuff that I've had under control and that has been pretty good for me all this time is now becoming an issue again. And then I'm having to remind myself, no, girl, we can't have that. Okay, you got to go ahead, calm it down. You got to practice what you preach and what you come up here and tell people, every beginning of the month to do and what not to do, right? And so I had to work on that. And since I've been doing that, and since I've been getting back into my positive affirmations and playing my rain sounds and doing my breathing, it has helped me. I feel like it has, made the headaches not as bad, made the anxiety attacks not as bad. I know I'm gonna need to take something before I get on that plane, though. It just is what it is. Like, I know that. I'm not a person that like to fly. Okay, but I'm gonna do it because I want to be able to get over here and just get a change of scenery for a minute, right? So let me see what y'all saying in the comments. um Lighten up with Letitia says, yeah, things can be stressful. Yes, girl. Yes, it can really weigh on your body. It really can. To be honest, I say this all the time, that I feel like that's what happened with my sister. I literally feel like she worried herself to death. People don't think it's possible, but you absolutely can. And it's like some things is just not in our control. We can control what we can control, but the rest you gotta let it go, let it flow, and believe that it's all gonna come together and work out for your good in the way that it's supposed to. Um, hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, thank you for tapping in. I appreciate it. Definitely please do hit the like button. I appreciate it, y'all. That's what gets the videos, circulating so that other people could see it and come in and check it out too. Um, Praying for complete healing to your body and mind, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet and all the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm praying for us all too. Trust me, I pray every day for all my friends, family, for you guys. Even if I don't speak to you on a regular basis, know that you are always in my prayers, in my heart, and in my mind. Okay? That's how we do that there. So, like I said, I wasn't planning on being up here long. I just wanted to tap in. I'm actually supposed to be doing another live at 12:05 for what you should be watching. I don't know how many people gonna come. Like I said, people probably either in their bed by now or they out partying. But either way, I will be here. And if you come on the replay, like I said, go ahead and hit that like, comment, share, subscribe if you were so inclined. Um, yeah, so I didn't even do this because this wasn't one of our typical self cares, but y'all know that this was, of course, Self Care Saturday, and this is the place. This must be the place. You are in the right place. You over here rocking in the den, and this is our happy space. This is our place where we can have a peace of mind, where we can relax, relate for leaps for a minute. Everybody is always welcome. We trying to bring the good vibes only because we got so much craziness happening all around us all the time. And so this is where we could step in, kick off your shoes, relax your feet. Okay. Self care is not a luxury, it is a necessity. And we was closed for self care like 20 minutes ago when I first started the video. Okay. And normally we would do our check in where we would just kind of go over how we feeling today. Are you okay? Are you like, listen, it could be better, it could be worse, right? I'm here, dear God, I'm here. Red is I'm full of love and doing amazing. Blue is I'm happy and feeling great. Orange is I'm feeling pretty good. Black is could be better, could be worse, but I'm okay. I think that's where I'm at today. I think that's where I was at the last time we talked. Yellow is I'm functioning but feeling anxious and worried. Pink is I'm having a hard time and what in minds having someone to talk to. Green is I feel lost and broken inside. And purple is I'm in a really dark place and need someone to talk to. Okay. So you could go ahead if you feel like sharing which one you feel like you at, different times. We be at different places depending on how everything is going. And if you are not okay, it's okay not to be okay. It is always okay not to be okay, contrary to popular belief. Some people want you to say that you are okay even when you're not okay. They'll be like, oh, you shouldn't be feeling this way or you shouldn't be feeling that way. No, you feel how you feel and you go with your feelings. That's never anything to be ashamed of. Okay. So, um, 1 minute, y'all. I was trying to make sure that I got this shared out to everybody, but yeah, so feel what you are feeling. Never, ever, ever let anybody make you feel, like, oh no, because the thing about that is sometimes it makes other people feel uncomfortable to hear you saying that and they don't really know what to say to you. So that's typically what the go to will be. And also, some people may say, oh, well, I've been through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I'll be fine and I don't be feeling that way. And that's great for you if you're not feeling that way. But again, we are all different, that looks different on everybody. And because you may be able to go through things in a certain way, that doesn't mean that the next person can. And that doesn't mean that that's anything that they should have to be ashamed or apologize for. You are you, and I'm me. And we, what I'm saying, some things we're going to have similar that we both can identify with, and some things we're going to have different. And even if you can't have sympathy for the person because that's not something you feel like you've ever been through and that you can identify with, you should be able to have empathy that we all take things in different ways and we're all different people, and that should be a part of it as well. But we know in the real world a lot of times it's not, but that's why we come over here and we try to bring as much awareness as we can and try to have different topics surrounding around mental health, around, physical health, like life, just all above the things that we have to deal with on an everyday basis. So that is the point of it all. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. So I see some yellow, I see some black. Okay, definitely. I am definitely gonna go and enjoy myself, honey, to the best of my ability. I'm going to be celebrating my sister slash best friend's birthday. She's the one that's been holding me down and being there for me all the time, there for my son all the time, just there for my family too, right? And so I'm definitely gonna uplift her and celebrate her the same way that she uplifted me and celebrated me when it was my birthday. Is only right. And we are gonna have a funky good time. So I'll say like 5 of these positive affirmations or just reminders um that I have up here. And then I'll go ahead and let y'all go. And like I said, if you still around and y'all want to come through, I have a few shows and movies that you guys could check out for this month. Okay. And y'all know that I love these. These be the ones, shout out to Kendall, that she sends me sometime. And they always got a good reminder in them. So it says, maybe I can't avoid every hurt, but I can choose to nurture the parts of me that are still tender. Okay. Because we definitely can't avoid everything all the time. We wish we could, but we can't. And then you have, maybe I can't rewrite yesterday, but I can choose the story I tell myself today. Absolutely. Then we have, maybe I can't heal all at once, but I can keep choosing the habits to help me bloom. Next up, maybe I can't always feel strong, but I can choose to keep going with softness and courage. Absolutely. Maybe I can't be who I once was, but I can become someone wiser, softer, and more aligned with who I'm meant to be. Now, this is one I have shared with y'all before that definitely is a tough one for me, a reminder for me, and something that I had to learn. Okay, maybe I can't be who I once was, but I can be someone who's wiser, softer, and more aligned with who I am meant to be. Absolutely. And we'll end it with this one, which is, maybe I can't control who stays or leaves, but I can choose relationships that nourish me. Maybe I can't control who stays or leaves, but I can choose relationships that nourish me. One more time for somebody in the back or somebody that needs to hear this, okay? Maybe I can't control who stays or leaves, but I can control relationships that nourish me. Absolutely. Amen to that, honey. Amen to that. That is the truth. So again, you guys, I hope everybody is having a good day. But if you are not having a good day, that is okay. It's okay not to be okay. Hopefully tomorrow is a better one. Don't forget to relax, relate, release, kick up your feet, enjoy yourself. You got one life to live. Live it to the fullest. How the hell you want to live it. Don't worry about what nobody else got to say. Okay. um, and y'all go ahead and have, a blessed night. If you are around and you want to join, I'm gonna be getting ready to do the what you should be watching in like another 5 minutes. And if not, catch the replay of some of the other things that I'm talking about over here on the channel. I've basically been joining panels for Cross, Paradise, what's the other one? We just had finished out a Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We also doing Beauty, which is crazy as hell. If anybody is watching that, we have that discussion on Tuesdays. We do Sisters on Wednesdays. And of course, y'all know my guilty pleasure that I talk about on the side and do recaps on my own for is Love After Lockup. And I literally just put up my recap for this past Friday video like about an hour or so ago. So if y'all watch that, check that out. But other than that, y'all, I will see y'all the next time around. I just wanted to tap in, let y'all know I'm still here, you still here, go us. Okay, we have made it through and we will continue to make it through, even though it's been looking crazy as heck out here in these streets. But don't let it scare you too much, worry you too much. Know that God got you. Okay. And I will catch y'all on the next one. See you soon. Toodaloo. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den.
Come on in, y'all.
The kids, I don't want to see a damn Tahada. If you look like a Tahada, get out my damn face, all right? Try
where the real talk begins. Kick off your shoes.
Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. This is my review recap, child.
And the vibe so sweet. This is
when I tell y'all
safe
the
space for your
and the
soul.
foolery and the messiness
Where stories unfold and self-love takes control. From movies
I
to
could have had a
the
VA, all right? This was supposed to
She's
be.
breaking it down with a crown on her head and a heart so sound.
Cause Ronnie is
Light a candle, sip some tea.
Maybe they should have named this Backstab.
You're not alone, we got your friend. Welcome home.
She was in relaxation, but now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you spend a Saturday.